Hi class, today our lesson is found in Swun 2-12 and 2-13. It is another one of our multiplication lessons. It's comparison word problems. So our goal is today I will solve multiplication problems by representing multiplicative comparisons with different unknowns. So there's no new vocab and we have similar notes as last time. So our multiplicative comparison is like 10 equals 2 times 5, and we would read this as 10 is 2 times as many as 5. And we practiced this last video. So we're going to use the same concept in a word problem today. So again, as many as long as much as, all of these represent our multiplication sign, and we read the equal sign as is. Okay, so for our first step, we're going to ask, what is being compared? And then our second step is to write or draw the known information for each. And then step 3 is to solve the equation. So I'm getting out my red pen, so you're going to pause, you're going to watch, and I have 2 examples for us. The first one says Tim is 3 times as tall as Gloria. Gloria is 2 feet tall. How tall is Tim? So first we have to ask, what is being compared? So Tim is being compared to Gloria. So for step 1, it's Tim and Gloria. For step number 2, I need to write or draw the information for each. So I know Gloria is 2 feet tall, and I'm going to represent that in blocks. So I have 2 blocks for Gloria, and Tim is 3 times as tall as Gloria. So here's Gloria. That's 1 Gloria. Here's 2 Gloria. Here's 3 Gloria. Okay, and then step 3 is to solve. So I have that Tim is 3 times Gloria, and we know that Gloria is equal to 2 feet. So I can solve by saying 3 times 2 is 6 feet. I can also just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because I have it drawn. So I know that Tim is 6 feet tall. Okay, I have another example. This one says, Matt has 24 toy trucks. Drew has 6 toy trucks. How many times more trucks does Matt have than Drew? So what's being compared? Matt's being compared with Drew. So our first step is Matt and Drew. So step number 2 is we have to write or draw the known information for each. So Matt has 24 trucks and Drew has 6 toy trucks. So we know the amount for each. So I'm going to draw Drew's as dots. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks. And Matt has 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I drew how much they each have, and then I need to solve the equation. So I'm first going to pair these up because Drew has 6 of them. I'm going to make these into groups of 6. Group 2, oops. So I'm going to solve how many times more toy trucks does Matt have than Drew. I'm looking, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 more times than Drew. So I have 24 is 4 times as many as 6. So Matt has 4 times as many trucks as Drew. And this visual really helps me conceptualize what the question's asking and how to solve for it. I'm going to get out my green pen so you're following along. We have 2 guided practice and then you have your homework problem. So first problem is a piece of rope is 5 times as long as a piece of ribbon. The ribbon is 7 inches long. How long is the piece of rope? So first, what's being compared is the rope to the ribbon. Okay, second one, we have to write or draw the known information for each. So a piece of rope is 5 times as long as the piece of ribbon. How long is the ribbon though? The ribbon is 7 inches. So I'm going to draw one piece of ribbon that's 7 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the rope there's 5 of those pieces. So I need to draw for the rope 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, and let's just make sure that I have enough in each one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each rope has the same amount that the ribbon does, which is 7 inches, but there's 5 of them, so I drew 5. Okay. Step 3 is to solve. So I can count how many I have. I can multiply. So I'm going to use that strategy. So I have 5 times as long as the ribbon, which was 7. So 5 times 7 is going to be 35 inches. Okay. So the rope is 35 inches. I use multiplication because I knew this as long as meant multiplication. Okay, could have also counted individually and I would have gotten the same answer as 35. Okay, we have one more problem that we're going to do today. So step number 1, what is being compared? A piece of candy costs 3 cents. A bag full of the same candy costs 27 cents. How many times more does the bag cost than the single piece of candy? So we're comparing a piece of candy to a bag full of candy. So step number 1 is piece of candy versus the bag full. Okay, so step number 2, write or draw the known information. So a piece of candy is 3 cents, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. The bag full is 27 cents, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And some of you guys might be wondering, why am I drawing groups of 3 when I'm counting out the 27? Because I'm going to have to see how many groups of the piece of candy I have for the bag full. So I saw that there was a row of 3 here, so I made rows of 3. So it says how many times more does the bag cost than the single piece of candy. So I'm going to group it in one group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know that the bag full is 9 times more. Okay, I could have also done 27 equals to blank times 3 cents. To figure out that blank, I would ask myself, what times 3 is 27? And I know 9 times 3 is 27. So to answer the question, how many times more does the bag cost than a single piece of candy? The bag costs 9 times more than the piece of candy. Okay, you have 2 homework problems, 1, 2, and then rate your understanding. On your homework problems, they have to have your comparison for step number 1, your drawing for number 2, and then your sentence for your solving for step number 3.